Hey Flames, I just wanted to show you how to make the guard banana a little more fun. So I'll run it and then I'll talk it through. Woo! Amazing. Okay, so let's take a look at the lines. Initial movement here is squish and sprint or a V cut. You're going to squish in against the defender and then sprint out of it in order to catch the ball. You're going to keep your eyes at least facing the midline, if not the basket, as you catch and turn and look. This is going to be a top screen, but not a full screen. It's okay if this is a screen. It's also okay if this is just a run by. Called a brush screen sometimes. But this other person on the far side of the banana is running straight across to set an actual screen. So this would be option number one, just allowing some screening action to happen. Now, if we play a zone, there's probably no need for this unless the zone's very aggressive. If the zone's just going to play back, then don't worry about it. You can just pass the ball around. You never have to move. Wait for your opportunity to shoot a good shot. Shoot when you're open. However, if they are playing man or they're in aggressive zone, then we'll need to be able to get people off of us. And a squish and sprint or a V cut will do that. But doing that all game is a little inefficient and it gets pretty tiring. So better, we have a little motion. Let's walk through it. Get that ball on the wing. We don't want it on the top. Here's the brush screen coming across for an actual screen and then play. We've got some downhill players, some people that can dribble and get to the hoop and score. Communication on this, pretty simple. Basically, when you come, if somebody gives you a screen, you need to tell them what you're doing. So, for example, Blue here would say ball, ball, ball. Why? Because, well, they're going to the ball. That's it. They're going to help the ball. Whoever's got the ball is going to get some help from Blue. Now, we could change it. We can actually shift this up a little bit. Move this over here. Put this about there. Hang on just a second. I got to do a little artistry. Something like that. That ought to work. Oops, sorry. One more second. I'm going to delete that one. Other option, if you're not going to go to the ball, then you're probably going to go to the basket. So we'll do that. Again there. All right, let's take a look at that. A little bit different, right? We still want to get the ball off the top, get it to the wing, brush cut, and allow that blue wing player to curl and hopefully get an opportunity to lay up. So just two simple options. We're all basket and ball. On defense, our calls are basketball. We're yelling out what we're doing. I'm running ball, 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 basket, basket, basket. Same thing on offense. Banana, you got to be talking. So as the screen comes over, this little yellow player is going to come over and give you a screen or a brush screen, and you're running off it saying basket, 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 and that means they're going to ball, 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 ball. We might need to scoot them over just a little bit, present to the ball just a little bit better, make themselves within a pass. Okay, does that all happen? Let's see it. Squish and sprint, V cut, pass is made, brush screen. Here comes a layup, present back to the ball. Lovely. And we could have a rebounder run in here too. This would probably be Black's role. What we really want the corner girls to do, if you're opposite the ball, we do want you to come in. But I didn't want to animate all that. I thought it was a lot to look at. So we're just talking about the banana or guard setup. Let's watch one more time. Basket, basket, basket. I have to learn how to talk, huh? Basket, basket, basket. Great. And yellow could have some fun here. If yellow doesn't get the ball, then yellow keeps going and sets this screen. In case the pass isn't made, they can come over and set that screen too. What would that look like? Ready, set. Sorry. Ready, set, play. Squish and sprint, V cut. Here's the brush screen. Basket, basket, basket. Here comes the screen because red didn't give up the ball, and then yellow sets the screen for red. Red can go to the hoop. So it's just an idea that we're screening. If you pass and screen away, that's the spoken rule. If you pass, screen away from it. If I'm in this position and I pass, I can screen down, but they're a corner person. I don't have to. But from the top, for sure, we're going to pass and screen away. We just want to get people a little more open, get some player movement. We'll play with that as we get back together in January. So please try to memorize this action. Realize that wings, you have two options, right? You're either going to the ball or you're going to the basket. If you go to the basket, you got to get out of the way. And one of the beautiful things that happens, if I can show this to you, V-cut, pass, brush screen, right here, I get really excited if I'm the red player. Why? Because there's one defender chasing this person down the lane line. And at the end, I want them to circle out. As this person comes back up, there is help defense, right where my cursor is. This is a defender guarding yellow, and they might stop red from making a drive. But what's going to happen is blue's going to suck all the defense through, and there's going to be a hole in the middle when blue runs through. And that would be a great opportunity for red to drive either direction. The best time to drive is when somebody runs through the paint. They spend all their time looking at the cutter that they lose track of what's going on. All you have to do is beat the person in front of you, and you're often going to get into the paint for a short shot. And that would happen about right. Oh, you don't get to see it. If the screen comes all the way over, that's fine. Now you've got a defender to deal with. You might be able to dribble out here and get something, but even better is if this person doesn't even come over. Let's just run that last scenario and we'll be done. Ready, set, go. V-cut, pass, brush screen, basket, 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 cut by blue, and red would have a great opportunity right now. Yeah, the pass might be there, but we'd love blue if they don't get the ball, get out of the way. Now, if you get a screen, you need to give a screen. So blue, you got a screen. Who are you going to screen? Don't clog up the ball side, right? You need to get out of there and as far from the ball as you can. When you go to the ball, your next job usually is get away from the ball. Get completely away from that ball. Same is going to be true here when we look at this situation. Yellow comes over to screen. Aha. Well, if blue's going to the basket, then yellow is going to the ball. It's always one or the other, right? When two people play together, one's going to basket, one's going to ball. In the first scenario at the beginning, we had this person going over here, right? We had this person going over here, which would mean we probably wouldn't actually want this yellow guard going up, but maybe even a short move in. V-cut, pass, brush screen, basket, or ball, rather. Ball. If blue's going to ball, then yellow knows their job. They're going to basket, and they're going inside. Why would we do that? V-cut, pass, brush screen, ball. And if person does present themselves to the ball, great. They catch high. And we'd have an opportunity to drive off of that, which would be my absolute favorite. Somebody might be able to take a dribble and shoot that one. That's awesome. But if defensive help comes to blue, yellow has the next opportunity to score, followed by black. So we don't really need them to go inside necessarily. If they're open, sure, why not? But they do need to take a look. So be challenging the basket, present themselves. If the yellow's running in and black's in there, don't go sit on black. Just make space. So the ultimate rules in offense are, number one, spacing. Do we have that? Hopefully so. At the very beginning, we're all in 5 out. Yep, spacing. Great. Next, what do we need? Ball movement. Well, hopefully we're going to move the ball. It starts out by being moved to the side. We're trying to shift the defense. It might even be good to move that ball from one side to the other a couple times before we even start this. And then we get a little player movement. So yes, we're spread out. We have good spacing. We move the ball. Now we're moving players. If you've done all three of those things, you usually have a pretty good offense. So, all right, I'll play it one more time. Last run. V-cut. Squish and sprint all the time. Brush screen. We want to switch our guards. And you're talking. Blue's yelling ball. So yellow's going to basket or vice versa. If blue goes to basket, yellow's coming back to the ball. So expecting a little more IQ. We're going to be fast. We're going to move. We're going to run. We're hoping other people don't want to run with us. If it's a wimpy zone, we'll just pass it around. If it's an aggressive zone or it's a man-to-man, then we will use this. And we'll just know it's banana. This is what banana is. Banana has a pass and screen away option. And of course, we're still functioning in circle move. If somebody dribbles right, everybody circles right. If red dribbles left, everybody circles left. All right, please study this, learn this, so that when we get back to practice, at least your brain is ready, and we'll try to teach your body these same principles. All right, take care. Merry Christmas.